Violent Night, directed by Tommy Wakola, was a fun movie to watch, and probably one I would definitely watch again sometime next year. So let's go talk about it. Hello, beautiful human. Welcome to Kick Up Flicks. If you're brand new here, we talk about film and anime. And if you have seen something that I haven't seen, let me know down in the comments so I can give a shot at watching it and probably even do a review of what I even think about it. So, either way, today is Violent Night. And I know I'm a little bit late, but that's clearly okay because David Harbour did a fantastic job playing as Santa Claus. And I liked it because Santa had this depth to him. He wasn't happy, he was very disgruntled. He was drinking at the same time delivering presents, doesn't really want to be the Santa that is surrounding him. And that I kind of did like. It was kind of like a different point of view of Santa that it piqued my interest. On top of that, they did like a preview or like a his past a little bit of what Santa was like, and I like that too so much more than the movie, and that I would want to see that as a movie, if that makes sense. On top of that, John Leguizamo playing the bad guy as Ben was also really good because of the emotional kind of like back and forth that he was going to. He would dip into it, come back, dip into it, and come back. I really did like that. I found that hilarious. I don't know if you did, but I know I definitely did. I think one problem that this movie definitely did have is the emotional connection to people you would naturally want to root for. This movie just doesn't have that. You have these assassins coming in wanting to steal something from this rich family. Then you have this rich family who's very crooked and greedy. And then at the same exact time, you're like, okay, so who's the good person that I'm supposed to be looking for? Who's the one I'm supposed to be standing behind or watching and being connected to? Where's my emotional pulls? Where's my emotional ties? You just don't get that. You have to kind of focus on the child. Now, the other aspect of this movie is that it's kind of like Die Hard and Home Alone. Of course, you're going to hear that from a lot of other people as well. And that's because it's true. It's probably based a lot off of those movies. And you kind of see like the idea of storytelling between both of those movies in this. And there is like a Home Alone scene that is really, really good and probably nailed on the head. Now, on the gore side, it was like literally gory, which was far more entertaining. Now, I kind of wish that they would take that one aspect of the movie and extend it throughout the whole entire movie. Little hits here and there because the ideas that they came up with and how they did everything was so entertaining. I would definitely watch it again just to see them do that. On top of the history of Santa as well. Other than that, Santa had a pretty decent fight. But my favorite part throughout the whole entire movie was definitely the Home Alone scene for the most part. And the unfortunate events in the beginning that Santa got put into that he was like, oh, hell no. No, no, I just want to have my cookies and my alcohol and call it a night. That's all I really want. I really did like that because I can definitely relate to that in some aspect. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite part was. Now, big spoiler alert, the big problem that I had, and this is a huge spoiler if you haven't seen the movie yet, was the ending. The ending for me didn't have like a really good closure. And it was like the closure with the family. Was there like a real change of heart? Like, who are they believing in? Because Santa is laying there dead. The child is saying, yeah, I believe in Santa. But everybody else is like, yeah, I believe in him. Him who? Him who? Him who? Santa or him who? The human or the man? Or just that he's a regular person? You don't really know. You just know that your family survived. And that's all that really matters. Either way, Santa does come back alive and jumps on the sleigh and rides off, but there's no reaction shot. There's no any kind of emotional closure to this movie. It's just kind of like watching him ride off, and then we are done with this movie. Hominis Dominus, call it a day, and we're moving on from this point, and that's it. I was expecting a little bit more from that, but we didn't get it. But I hope they do make a Violent Night 2 or the Violent Night prequel. I just kind of want to know a little bit more about Santa, and I wouldn't mind one of those movies. But either way, let me know down in the comments, what did you think? And don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and click the bell notification so you won't miss anything. And most important, don't forget to kick up and not down, and I'll see you the next time I post. Peace.